Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. From today I am going to start new topic, that is problems on trains. So before I start MCQ, I will explain basics just for a minute. As you all know, speed is distance by time. Rate of change of distance with respect to time is known as speed. Usually we see speed in units like kilometer per hour and meter per second, right? So most of the times while solving questions, we need to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second and meter per second to kilometer per hour based on the question type. We have the formula to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second and meter per second to kilometer per hour, that is, when we have the question to convert x kilometer per hour to meter per second, just multiply the given one with 5 by 18. And when we have the question to convert x meter per second to kilometer per hour, we have the formula x into 18 by 5. Okay, just multiply that given number with 18 by 5, then x kilometer per hour will come. Okay, to understand this, let's solve some more problems. First one, an athlete runs 200-meter race in 24 seconds. His speed is, now we need to find the speed. As you all know, speed is distance by time. Here distance is 200 meter and time is 24 seconds. Distance is 200 meter and time is 24 seconds. What is speed? Speed is distance by time. 200 meter by 24 second. Now see, this is in the form of meter per second. Now we have the question, we have all options in kilometer per hour, right? So I need to convert meter per second to kilometer per hour. What is the formula to convert meter per second to kilometer per hour? Just multiply this 200 by 24 by 18 by 5. Then 6 3s are 6 4s, 4 10s, 30 kilometer per hour. So simple, right? We need to check whether the given units are in kilometer per hour or meter per second. If in the question we have meter per second but in the options we get kilometer per hour, then you should convert that meter per second to kilometer per hour. If it is same, no problem. Okay, next question. A car moves at a speed of 80 kilometer per hour. What is the speed of the car in meter per second? Okay, in the question itself they are asking to find the given speed 80 kilometer per hour in meter per second. Directly they have asked it, right? So 80 kilometer per hour, to convert 80 kilometer per hour to meter per second, we have formula 80 into 5 by 18. As I told you, x kilometer per hour, to convert meter per second, just multiply that x in by 5 by 18. Here x is 80, right? Just in that form I have taken. Then 2 9s and 4s, 200 by 9. When you divide, you'll get 22 2 by 9 meter per second. Option C. Okay. Now let I do this third question so that you will be clear that how to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second and meter per second to kilometer per hour. It's very basic questions. You should be clear with this. And now a 360 kilometer per hour. Now I need to convert this kilometer per hour to meter per second. What is the formula to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second? X into x into 5 by 18. Here x is 360, right? 360 into 5 by 18. 100 meter per second, right? Now, second question. Convert 150 meter per second to kilometer per hour. 150 meter per second. To convert meter per second to kilometer per hour, we have formula x into 18 by 5. Here x is 150. 150 into 18 by 5. 5 ones, 5 30s. 18 into 30, 540 kilometer per hour. Okay. Now, fourth question. A train covers 85 meter in passing a signal post. What is the length of train? Option A 40 meter, option B 70 meter, option C 85 meter, and option D 87 meter. If a train, think the train A passes a pole or signal post or any tree, insect, anything, any small objects, mini objects. If a train passes a pole or signal post or tree or insect, anything which is very small thing, then the distance covered by the train, distance covered by the train is equal to the length of the train. If think the length of train is x, then when we have the question to find the distance covered by the train while passing pole or signal or post or anything, any small objects, then the distance covered by the train is equals to the length of the train. This length, pole length, signal post length is negligible, because compared to train, this pole, signal post and tree are very small, so that pole, signal post lengths are negligible. Just the distance covered by the train is equals to the length of the train. Based on this concept, let us solve fourth question. Here a train is covering a 85 meter distance on passing a signal post. It is covering 85 meter distance. Then what is the length of train, right? As I already told you, when it passes many objects like pole, signal post, tree or insect, then it is equal to the length of the train. Here we have question to find the length of train. Already it is given in the question that it is covering a distance of 85 meter. Distance is equals to the length of the train. Length of train while it passing many objects. So the length of the train is 85 meter itself. Option C. Next, fifth one. Two trains are moving in opposite direction with the speeds 4 meter per second and 8 meter per second. Then find their relative speed. Option A 16 meter per second, option B 12 meter per second, option C 18 meter per second, option D 20 meter per second. Here, when two trains, let I think train A and train B, they are moving in opposite direction with speed x and y. Then their relative speed, relative speed is equal to the sum of their speeds. Relative speed is equals to the sum of their speed. Their speeds is x and y and they are moving in opposite direction. We need to add their speeds. X plus y. Based on this concept, let us solve the fifth question. Here two trains are moving in opposite direction with speeds 4 meter per second and 8 meter per second. Then the relative speed is x plus y, right? X is 4 meter per second, y is 8. So 12 meter per second. Option B. Two trains are moving in same direction with speeds of 19 km per hour and 25 km per hour respectively. What will be the relative speed of the train running at 25 km per hour in respect of the train running at 19 km per hour? Option A 5 km per hour, option B 6 km per hour, option C 8 and option D 4. Okay, here I'll explain you one concept. When two trains are moving in the same direction, okay, two trains are moving in the same direction, think train A and B, when they are moving the same direction with x and y speeds, okay, then the relative speed is the difference between the two speeds, x minus y. Okay, when the two trains are moving in opposite directions, we need to add their speeds. Okay, when two trains are moving in the same direction, we need to subtract their speeds. We need to find the difference of their speeds. In the question, it is given that one train is moving with 19 km per hour and other is moving with 25 km per hour. Here train B speed is more compared to the train A speed. So here I need to subtract 25 by 19. Okay. Relative speed is 25 minus 19, that is 6 km per hour. So the speed of the train running at 25 km per hour with respect to train 19 km per hour. Okay, both are moving in the same direction. So the relative speed is the difference of their speeds, that is 6 km per hour. Now the seventh question. A 29 meter long train passes a platform which is 100 meter long. Find the distance covered by the train in passing the platform. Option A 129 meter, option B 60 meter, option C 40 meter, option D none of this. Okay. When a train passes a stationary object, whether it is bridge or platform or anything, if a train passes a stationary object having some length x, okay, think a train A is passing a bridge having length x and the train length is y. Okay, the length of train is y, is passing a bridge with the length x km per hour with bridge or platform, anything, any stationary object. Okay, I don't say that only platform or bridge or anything stationary objects. Okay, having some length, then the distance covered by the train is equals to the sum of length of train and length of that object. Okay, x plus y, distance covered by train is equals to the length of train and length of that stationary object. See, don't confuse. In previous question I told you, when the two trains are moving in opposite direction, I need to add their speeds, and when the two trains are moving in the same direction, I need to find the difference of their speeds. Here the concept is to find the distance covered by the train while it is crossing a platform. Distance is not subtracted. Okay, always distance is added. Don't confuse. There is no question to subtract the distance. Always you should add distance. Okay. Whether the train is crossing a platform in opposite direction or in the same direction, we just want to add the distance. We don't want to subtract. Okay. Question is a 29-meter long train. Okay. The length of train is 29 meter, which passes a platform. Think this is a platform. Platform is a stationary object, right? It is covering 100-meter long. It is crossing 100-meter long platform. Then the distance covered by the train in passing a platform is x plus y. That is 100 plus 29. That is 129 meter. Option A.